to pick.
So it's really down to the PL to do the heavy lifting here.
I worry about the Tiny and the PL this game.
Start eating some stun here. There isn't a clap available, but they're doing a significant amount of damage to Yaj.
Yeah, don't have a shackle or anything just yet. DJ was just around the corner. Meanwhile, over at mid lane, Abed doing very nicely on his Timbersaw. I can't really imagine the Phantom Lancer doing all that much in this lane. I mean, I don't know if he'll necessarily die, but PL's laning very much... Oh, missed the first blood. Darn it. Ohio getting brought down at bottom. Looks like maybe got... Not even tossed, just kind of run down by the Ogre with his Orb of Venom. And meanwhile, up top, we got the Shackle over onto the Doom. Looks like he'll be brought down. One more auto attack. We'll finish it off. And Elder Titan, he's going to be AOK.
Usually very good counters to him, but kind of waiting to see how it plays out.
Oh, all right, can they get the toss back here in Ohio? They're going to drag him away from the tower. What's he going to do? Just try and grab some CS. Looks like he has accepted his fate. He's going to be brought down in one more swipe up top. It is the position 3 on the other side also being brought down.
Yes, but in terms of surviving that lane, he really needs the Atrophy Aura.
Yeah, I think his plan was probably just... Well, I saw him pick up the second point in the Firestorm, and then he immediately went to the small camp.
Right.
And just tried to farm it up.
Sense.
So yeah.
Top.
He was...
yeah, just gonna Doom again.
Yeah, Doom just dying over and over. Oh, looks like Envy might be brought down, though. Raging Potato looking angry. A couple more auto attacks should do it. Envy... Up with the Soul Ring, trying to get off one more stun. Yeah, DJ looking very dead as well. No mana left in the tank. Just doing as much damage to Lumic as he possibly can before he goes down. Stomp will end up catching Raging Potato, but too little too late. Yeah, so Fnatic should know what's going on, but is that going to be enough to save them? DJ's quite slow on the Shadow Shaman. Envy's going to be the one to head in first. He scouts this out. They're going to lob a stun over onto the Silencers. Stomp helping create some space as well, but Raging Potato's going to wake up in just a second, and that should be the end for Eternal Envy. Pretty clutch rotation at a Carl, and an immediate TP to mid. Does not want to lose too much HP on this tier 1 tower to the siege creep, but he might not have that much of a say in the matter. Abed's pushing this wave really hard.
Yeah. I mean, Timbersaw normally doesn't push towers very well, but one thing he can do is just stand under the tower and tank it for days. And when you have the siege creep also...
with just the Avatos combo is maybe a little bit lacking in this situation. Ohio just TPing out completely sidesteps the avalanche. Just managed to hold on to his tower a tiny bit longer, but looks like it will end up dropping eventually as the tier 1 tower gets taken out at mid. Oop, and now more damage onto Yaj. He just walked a little bit too far forward, copped a stun, and... no, because... No, that would have been against AGV, right? That's who Fnatic.
Yeah, okay, AGV. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, Abed. Oop, more damage being traded at mid, but...
As soon as he finish it, he's just gonna lob stuns at you non-stop. It's actually one of the higher damaging nukes with the stun tacked on. There's not much counterplay to it, but now
big wraparound up top. Yeah, Ogre's here. There is Abed here to help out as well, but Carl also rotating through. How much damage can the PL really do? Envy doesn't have level 6 just yet, so he'll be brought down. That's another couple of int for the Silencer. Shadow Shaman just going to TP out. Abed trying to TP out. There's a Fire Blast and a Doom just to make sure of this one. And he has no way out. Still relatively tanky, but Carl just waited. Oh, Carl was trying to wait for the last hit. Could not
get defense. Ohio porting in. Firestorm is available to slow down this push.
Well, I mean, it will deter them a little bit. I guess they're all still kind of stuck up here, and Raging Potato may be a little bit too far forward. Can we get the Shackle through the trees? Yes, we can. Nando with the Avatos doing some damage, but is it going to be enough? They've got the pit coming out. Raging Potato still tanking tower shots. Looks like he will be finished off. Nando inside of the Mad Serpent Wards. Very nicely done by DJ. That's what we expect from him. And Lumic, well, he'll manage to scoot away. Actually has some phase boots. The mana demands of Envy's build are actually going to be pretty high.
He's got a Soul Ring. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he'll probably be fine. Abed looping around up top, but they are actually going onto DJ. It looks like he should be brought down. The Stomp opening up some space. He's still getting ticked out, though, and I think he might just be dead to all the damage over time. He's gone. Lumic going to get the +2 as a result, and that can they actually find here. Looks like Lumic will be finished off on the one side. Raging Potato does have this Shrine. Is that going to be enough to save him? We've got another stun from Envy coming up in just a second. They do manage to interrupt the Stomp as Yaj now joins the fight. 5 seconds till he has Doom. Envy just getting right-clicked down. He doesn't have that ultimate. He'll be finished off. Abed still doing good work. The Earth Splitter's going to be be coming through. Yeah, trying to sidestep it. We'll be able to. Carl's now also arrived. Pylai just trying to get out of there. One more Spirit Lancer. A couple more auto attacks should finish him. Carl hoping for the Shrine, but it isn't there. And now he's just juking back towards Nando. The Avalanche is going to help keep him alive a little bit longer. He does get rooted up. Not going to be a Timber Chain. It's actually the Whirling Death that finishes him. And now
until your ult is back up, and then you take more team fights. Honestly, Wraith King doesn't farm very fast either, so hope to see him just take some farm. As I say that though, Raging Potato.
They find Raging Potato. They're gonna stomp him up, but Yaj is just around the corner. They're gonna throw out the Doom onto Envy. Can they finish him off? That Infernal Blade gonna do decent damage, and Raging Potato even looking for more. Turns around now, gets crit up a little bit. Pylai. All he can really do is just kind of watch around the corner. Will manage to cancel the urn, so a little bit of spite. At least in the end, Lumic is going to get shackled up. Abed going to make very quick work of him. Or maybe the Aether Shock from DJ will finish off that kill. And now they're coming around the corner. Nando has already comboed down the Elder Titan in the back lines. He's going to try and make it to the Shrine. Won't get the opportunity. The toss is there, and Nando picks up the double.
Wait, where he is. DJ is going to be dead. No, wait. Walking away.
They both have stuns. There's no way. Yeah.
I don't think he could deny himself.
Oh no, you're int! The int! Oh, Lumic gonna come in and pick it up.
Boy.
Yeah, I wonder, are they just gonna try and get this tower with the wards? Oh, over in mid lane, maybe a little bit of trouble for the Timber. Does manage to make it up onto the high ground. Nando still hot on his tail and might be able to toss him back to his team. That's what he's looking towards. They throw him over towards Carl. Now the Global Silence coming in. Abed unable to save himself. Tanks for a little bit, but will be brought down. Another +2 on the pile. Meanwhile, the map back to base.
Wait. He's got a salve coming out. All right, good preparation. But it looks like the tower is not going to get defended.
Oh, Pi getting caught up by Raging Potato and Lumic here. He will be able to get off the sleep, but Lumic's just laying in with the right clicks. Give him another +2. He misses up the hill. Does he miss again? No, not that time around. Lumic encountered by the Phantom Lancer. At this rate of farm, Envy's is not going to get there anytime soon.
Ogre.
He's pretty tanky. He does have his Spirit Vessel up. The Global Silence is going to be popped to try and save him. Got to keep that Bloodlust machine alive. Master Form is getting dropped down. They control the space around this ramp very nicely. Abed pressing forward. Doom not going to be able to get off any spells in this fight. He does have a buyback available, but no great place to engage. And looks like Nando just going to try and scoop past. Does get the Avatos combo. The drive-by on Abed. Mega kill straight. Timber chaining away. Raging Potato trying to close the gap. They might just have to toss the Ogre on top of him if they really want this kill, but I don't know if they're going to have the damage then, and I think Nando realizing that. He's going to back out. They get the sleep onto the Ogre, and I think he's just going to be completely left for dead. Going to try for the TP out. Can they burst him in time? Raging Potato. Alright, just barely finished off. And now the chase is on. Can they find Nando? He goes for the combo. Is it going to be enough damage? It will be. He gets stunned up, but it's not going to last very long. The sleep also going to end up missing, and he's now just going to try for the TP out, and there's nothing left. Nando's out of there. At some point, if they're feeling like they really need the Aegis on the Timber. Nope. Tiny coming in from behind. Shadowblade versus Shadowblade. Envy also pressing forward. Raging Potato now going to spot Ohio. They should be able to burst him down very, very quickly. A couple more right clicks are going to do it, but they do end up losing the Doom. Lumic charging away as we actually end up swapping. Have to make his escape now. They are going to have a couple of Spirit Vessel, well, just one Spirit Vessel charge to help top him off as they make their retreat. They're all pretty fast, but Envy closes the gap, gets the stun over onto Raging Potato. Now they've got the Earth Splitter coming through as well. That's going to finish him off. Pylai securing the kill as Execration just evacuate with everybody else. The Stomp actually catching 3 further up the hill. Abed trying to get up there with the Chakram, Timber Chain, everything else. Phantom Lancer going to get hexed up. Now he's being shackled. This is turning into an absolute disaster for Execration. Looks like they might be able to save Carl. He's actually trapped up on the cliff. They lose the secondary support. Doom still not disengaging just yet, and he did actually use the Doom in the midst of all of this. Abed just kind of running around. Nando, what can he really get done? They have to burn Envy's mana if they want to finish him off, but...
Important part. They changed the model of Skeleton. They become bigger. And then if you upgrade them 3 times, they're actually a hero size in the fights. They just run amok and hit people.
I'm down. It's like talent 1 is skeleton upgrade 1, talent 2 is skeleton.
It's like a Necro book, you know, you keep upgrading.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, Roshan's being taken. They're charging in here with the Phantom Lancer. He's got the Aegis, but he's getting bursted down. The nice global is going to prevent him from getting bursted, and now he's actually able to turn around and start doing some damage. Timber's going to heal himself up. Ohio's going to make the escape. He's got an Earth Splitter flying through. It is going to drag back Lumic and Raging Potato. Looks like both of the supports might end up dropping. Yaj, still waiting on that blink cooldown. Did end up using the Doom in the midst of that fight somewhere, but Oh, and they've managed to get the sleep over onto Lumic, catching him out. Those phase boots not going to be enough to get him out of harm's way. There's a long-range shackle to finish him off. They can't reclaim their int, but
that's going to be good enough. Here comes the skeleton unupgraded army. And the question is, are they actually going to try to walk up the high ground? Probably cannot.
Ooh, Courier also getting sniped out.
And so despite the fact that they just took Aegis right before that, they lost the fight. Despite using global as well as a 10-second BKB.
Oh, DJ, time for the TP out? Nope. Carl found him.
The thing about PL is that also once you hit 25, your damage on your hero just goes up so much because of the ability to crit. And bottom line.
Oh. Yeah, damage down bottom. Doom actually has Doom up in 1 second's time. They're going to be able to get the multicast out onto Abed. He does have the Bloodstone deny, but just going to try and run for dear life at the moment. A couple more auto attacks are going to do it. He's actually still regenning up. Abed's still alive. One more Timber Chain away. He's going to get blinked after by Yaj. They force staff him forward. There's the Infernal Blade, and he'll be finished off at long game. What were you going to say before? Or do you not remember?
I don't remember. It's fine.
That's okay.
Here comes the high ground.
Alright. Yep. Outer tower's gone. Aegis in hand. Phantom Lancer with the heart as well. Ready to try and chip. Ohio doing his best to spam things out, but Carl just going to charge up onto the high ground. Envy going to take some damage, and he doesn't have that level 20 talent just yet, so does still need to be careful about the mana burn. They get the Hex over onto the Phantom Lancer, the cast range helping out nicely. They are burning him down pretty well, but there's a Force Staff away. He's being slept up. Carl just charging back in. Knows that he has the heart regen kicking in soon. And the Doppel. DJ with the extremely long-range shackle coming in. BKB going to get popped by Yaj as he is forced to engage somewhat here. The Master Serpent was getting dropped down. The Global also being used. This is a bit of an awkward fight. Phantom Lancer maybe being left behind by his team somewhat, but he's still fighting just fine. Getting through the wards. The Aegis is actually being reclaimed. Carl now has to be at least somewhat careful. There's actually action happening down bottom as well as Nando is finishing off the racks. He pops the BKB. Avatar's getting thrown out. Do they have any detection for him? He just silver edges his way out of there. Carl, meanwhile, still distracting over at top. Underlord going to get doomed. He's tanky, but I don't think he's tanky enough. He's actually so mitigating some of the damage that way. And Carl just going to blink and TP for freedom. They do get the Hex over onto the Doom. They got to damage him so he can't blink out. We'll be able to do so, and looks like they will be able to finish him off. Abed even coming in for a quick Bloodstone charge. D-ward. They haven't actually D-warded everything. And Fnatic moving forward. Under cover of smoke. This is a little bit dangerous right on top of the shrine. Who can they find? They're actually going to be going over towards the Ogre first. He force staffs himself up onto the high ground, but that's into the waiting arms of Fnatic. Shadowshaman going to get his wards down. He knows that he's being focused by the Phantom Lancer, but they've actually managed to hex up the real one. DJ keeping himself alive, and now he's got the shackles across. Phantom Lancer taking some damage. Needs to try and disengage if he can. Nano just going to stand his ground, laying in with the auto attacks, but Envy does still have the ultimate available. That's going to end up being popped. Phantom Lancer able to disengage. The Timber Chain not going to end up going anywhere as Doom now reflects the Doom onto himself, courtesy of the Lotus Orb. Carl still waiting on the wings. They've lost the two supports on the Fnatic side. It's just 3 cores against 3 cores at this stage as Phantom Lancer goes running into the pit. Timber going to be unsilenced in a second now, and we'll be able to turn around with the burst damage. Carl just barely jumping away. He's trying to juke for dear life. He does have the Manta as well. Going to get Yule's up, and that should be the end of him. Dead for 100 seconds on the PL. Nando wasn't really able to continue deep Timber. Abed going to be queuing up an Octarine core shortly after that. Nando has his heart. He is very tanky, but he's going to get disabled up here. Is he trapped inside of the wards? I'm not sure. The Earth Splitter also coming through. They're going to get the pit down on him. He's tanky, but is it tanky enough? The root once again. And he's dead. The Tiny doesn't have buyback, given that they just saw him with the heart. But Envy just wants this tier 3 at the very least, it looks like. He's going to get Force Staff into the base here. Ultimate available. Looks like it's going to end up being popped. They get the Hex over onto the Phantom Lancer, controlling him pretty nicely. The Global's going to get popped. Lumic taking damage, but able to kite back into the base. Yaj needs to find a good Doom target, but the Chakram and the Timber Chain actually getting Abed away out of this fight. Envy turning around, doing some damage. Carl having to disengage, does want to heal up a little bit. We saw what happened to him in that last fight. Just couldn't quite get the heart to do anything for himself. Envy dropping very low. The non-stop Chakram spam will keep them back. Tiny's going to respawn in about 10 seconds time. Ohio still waiting here very far forward. The Force Staff plays once again from Raging Potato, driving him into the base. He does have the cheese available, but no Dark Rift. And now Carl jumping forward, but he just can't seem to do enough damage. The Atrophy Aura is so annoying. The Phantom Lancer just getting burdened down by the Radiance. Envy even coming back in. He does have his ultimate available. Nice Shadow Blade dodge as well from Envy there. He will now get stunned up. Raging Potato doing everything that he can, but he's It looks like Yaj just will get ticked down. Abed getting thrown over towards him. Nando doing the best that he can to fight, but he's just in the middle of everyone on Fnatic. Can't even get off any auto attacks. It looks like he's just going to get slain. We wondered about Fnatic's damage, but it looks like they've got more than enough. Carl re-engaging into this fight. At long last, Envy just wants to hit the floor since he is going to be slowing up everybody. They're very slowly working their way through the rack to get the stun over onto the Phantom Lancer. Can they keep the chain lockdown going? He will be able to doppel across. He wants this Abed kill, but now he's going to get the Yules off. Pylai die low on mana, but actually able to keep things going courtesy of the Greaves. PL's dead. He's going to be forced to buy back, but still no Tiny. It's just the two supports and the Phantom Lancer. They're going to get some stuns on the Wraith King. Envy, no ultimate just yet. Chain stunned. Not finished. He actually has the Aegis on top of everything. They still have not done any damage to this Rax, Lumi. Ohio is doing his damnedest. He's got the 195 Atrophy Aura. Envy finally turns his attention over there. Raging Potato again with the 4-staff plays. Abed getting healed back up with the Spirit Vessel. Pylai die ready with the stomp in the back lines. And Carl just wondering how he engages into boards. They're going to make very quick work of these buildings. Lumic finally TPing in. Nando a little bit further behind. Carl trying to come in onto the back lines. He looks towards Abed, forced to dodge a stun. DJ hanging a long way back, and Pylai die also in a great position, using the cores as a shield, preventing them from getting through. They are going to come in. They get the Doom over onto the Timber Saw, but they have to focus him down. Carl knows it. They do get a nice multicast onto the Timber. They finish him off. Now they get over into the trees. They find DJ. He's shackling up whoever he can. He's going to try for the TP out. It looks like he might actually be able to escape. Envy not brought along with the Dark Rift out, but he's actually still... It gives you more playmaking potential than the Avalanche cooldown. Oh. They've spotted out Raging Potato. Is he going to get hit by the Earth Splitter? Gets dragged back in. Pi doing tons of damage all by himself. The multicast will rain down, but Abed's coming around the corner now. The tree's getting cut down. He does still manage to get some more damage on. Eternal Envy finds Lumic, and I don't think there's any escape for this poor Silencer. That's revenge for all that stolen int in the early game. I don't think... I mean, the only other person that you would even remotely consider giving it to is Envy, right? But I think he's got enough lives. There's a little bit of a marginal disadvantage. We've got to have the initiation coming in to get the Avalanche out of 2. Envy doing alright. Ohio still in the pit. The toss is coming out. Carl jumping into the backlines. Who's he managed to find? Shadow Shaman still limping away. Able to use his Ghost Scepter to help survive. Timbersaw has been doomed up. Still tanking through everything, however. As Ohio now just standing in the middle of the fight, making it difficult to do damage. They finally bring down DJ. Those crits coming into play for the Phantom Lancer. The Doom running through. Ohio still chasing. They will manage to bring down Lumic. It's just the position 5 death so far, but Yaj will get brought down. Envy's ult.
Okay, it does, but is it enough against this team? Envy walking right in.
They're inside the base. Are they just going to go for it? There's ward set 1, there's ward set 2. They are going to be able to pop the glyph, but can they clean up these wards fast enough? Carl forced to jump forward into the stuns, into the pit. He's in big trouble. They are going to pop the global sound to try and keep him alive. Nice Glimmer Cape as well, but Envy just turns his attention back over towards these tier 4s. Yaj doing decent damage with the Infernal Blade. They have managed to get the Doom over onto the Timber, but once again, Abed surviving for a decent amount of time. He buys back now. Will be rejoining the fight. Also a buyback coming out of Nando. He's being finished off. Carl so low. I think he probably also has a buyback. He'll be forced to use it. Nando's still fighting. The first tier 4 is dead. Lumic forced to back away. They've got a shackle onto the Ogre. He'll be brought down. Yaj doing everything that he can. Carl, I think it all comes down to him at this point, and he gets slept up. He gets stunned. He gets right-clicked, and he'll be finished off. That should be the game. Nando forced to retreat. The last couple of wards finally killed, but Fnatic, they slam the door closed and will end up taking this first game here against Execration.
GG.
I mean, well played by Fnatic. They brought back like almost a 20k net worth lead.
This is even to me more impressive than a victory than that they had yesterday, where it was like 30-minute wins, 2 games in a row.